What's up, everyone? This is DreamX and Illumination Previews Australia here. Today we're going to do another good movie discussion episode, and episode 2 now in session. On this channel, I'll do more on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray Previews Australia, probably starting tomorrow or maybe next weekend. And maybe up to episode 9, I will do more, but episode 1 on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray Previews Australia will be probably next week, most likely, but I'll do up to episode 9 on here, and today we're going to be doing a masterpiece, one of the best animated films of all time, Shrek! Okay, I'm sure you've all seen this movie plenty of times. It is about this ogre, and it's like, and then he's smart, he likes to do lots of things, and then he meets a lot of characters in this film. And then, there's these villages, and then they whoa! Better up than I always say. I have a Shrek toy as well, and yeah. DreamWorks Animation, you are a fantastic company. One of the best companies in the world, I say. And maybe next to Disney, but yeah. And, then, Shrek is, tries to tell, and then this old lady with donkey, and then there was he is a flying donkey, and then I think it's a flying donkey, and then he's trying to say, and then he chases, and it's catch it, they try to catch him, and then Shrek meets Donkey, and then it's and then there's all the men, and then Shrek and Donkey need to get him, and Shrek tells Donkey to stop annoying, but you gotta have friends, stop singing. The Shrek is by Mike Myers, and this Shrek is the best series from DreamWorks. Yes. It is a classic. I watched this movie so many times. It's such an extraordinary film. Yeah. It's got 88% Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. And, then they, go on a world adventure, and Donkey is then, Shrek tells Donkey to stop annoying him, and they're okay! And then, Lord Farquaad, yeah, then we, see Lord Farquaad, and then they get some milk, and then he says Gingy, and it's no, not the buttons! Gingy is an awesome character as well, and then Lord Farquaad, and, the Magic Mirror is Snow White, Cinderella, and Princess Fiona, and you know which one. Okay, number 1, three! Your pick is Princess Fiona. Then, Shrek and Donkey, go, then they trick Princess Fiona, and then they go on an adventure through the, what was it? The, flower, and ogres are like onions. And then they go through the course and try to save the princess, after, and then they go to, and then it's on, then there's then they go through Lord Farquaad's area, and the stadium, and then they sing the song Bad Reputation, which was really, that is a great scene. And then Shrek has some girls, Donkey was there as well, and what was it, the knights' names? I can't remember. And then they go on an adventure, and then there's a song called I'm on my way, and then they go up the bridge, and Shrek's Donkey, don't look down! Ah, I'm looking down! Yeah, like I said, I don't want to do too many spoilers, but then they go to the castle, there's this fire-breathing dragon, and it's Princess, where are you? And then the great bit is when they run so fast, and then they find Princess Fiona, and they're wake up! And Princess Fiona is, Cameron Diaz, and also, she is, Cameron Diaz is a good actress as well. And, yeah, and then they, save the princess, go out the tower, and then they climb up there again, and then they go down this land, and then there's like the it's like use armor, knight armor, and then it was like, yeah, and then they're laughing again, and then the dragon before was in fire, and then they there's a lot of adventure in this movie as well. Got lots of adventure. Then sometime Fiona also in night she changes into an ogre, like we've seen in the other few Shrek movies, and then she's and then there's this scene where they cook where Fiona sings near a bird and the bird explodes, and then the villagers came and Fiona's like, "There's an arrow in your butt!" And it's so funny, and then the knights come, and what else? And then they be so much friends, and they make balloons, and cook eggs, cook lots, and I don't know if this is in order, and then they have a great night in watching the moon, and they sit down, and then they go to the royal wedding, and then they sing the sad bit, Hallelujah, and then wait, and then Shrek tries to marry. He's not marry a monster, and I was like, "Aww." And then the dragon eats Farquaad, and then which they try to get married, and and then she keeps changing human, and then she's an ogre, and then they live happily ever after. But yeah, and then they sing a song, "I'm a Believer," and then there's also at the end of this VHS there's a karaoke dance party music video. What I think of this movie, it is amazing. My third favourite DreamWorks animated film. Yes, Shrek is brilliant. I highly recommend it. I thank DreamWorks so much for making this great animated film. I am so glad. I've seen this movie so many times. I just had to explain some of the story, but I didn't try to mention all of it, but because there's a bit much. But yes, Shrek. I've watched it so many times on TV. I've watched it so many times on DVD. I've had this VHS a long time ago, and this is the 2001 VHS from Australia. The original 2001 VHS. Well, I have the DVD of this as well. It's a re-release cover. I have the 2002. As I'm not going to show the DVDs now, but I've also got the 2002 special Digipack edition, and I also have the Great Night in 2017. This is one of my favourite movies ever. And yeah. And Jerry Furry Katzenberger really thank you. And there are 3 other sequels based on it, which I might do those in the future, like Shrek 2. That was fantastic. I love Shrek 2. That was a great sequel. Shrek the Third was a really good movie. And same with Shrek Forever After, that was a good one too. And also Puss in Boots, that made a spin-off, Puss in Boots, which was in the sequel, Puss in Boots, and that was a good spin-off as well. I love Shrek's probably the best franchise ever, but the best sequel's number 2. But the best one's number 1, of course. It's just as good as the first. Yeah. And I hope you enjoyed Good Movie Discussion Episode 2. Stay tuned for Episode 3, and this time, thank you for watching the episode on Shrek. Bye!